Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports in association with Round for Round Boxing, the new boxing game due out next year. Available on Xbox, PC, on PS4. Welcome to the latest signing to the Round for Round team, Ali Drew, the ring card girl, model, and presenter, who you'll see Frank Warren Promotions as one ring card girl for Frank Warren Promotions. So congratulations and welcome to the first ring card girl who's part of the Round for Round boxing game roster. So congratulations to her. Also recently, Austin Trout and Kelly Pavlik, two former world champions, also part of the roster on Round for Round boxing. So congratulations to all three of these individuals who are part of the Round for Round boxing roster. Good afternoon again from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, probably the last episode from the island of TNT. It is now 12:15 here, or 12:05 here, and 4 p.m. UK time. So, I've had various people contact me and ask me about this Mayweather versus Tenshin Nasukawa. That's Tenshin Nasukawa. I probably pronounced the guy's name wrong and butchered his name. So we'll just use it. We'll try our best with the name. Okay, so the announcement comes out of Floyd Mayweather is going to be fighting in Japan against this kickboxer, which is, well, when people first heard it was, oh God, oh Lord. As Floyd knows already, he's got a lot of haters out there. So Floyd, knowing that, he likes to work off the hate of others and the love, but he likes to use the hate of others to draw crowds in. You either love him or you hate him. You're there to see him win or you're there to see him lose. In this situation here, we've got Floyd now, who's always hinted that video of him walking into UFC or MMA ring and walking in there, kind of tempting fate that possibly he would have fought McGregor under mixed martial art rules. Of course, when it came down to it, it was a boxing bout. This fight has been announced now. And if we go back a bit, just a little bit of time, Floyd was talking about making a comeback. I think he was being interviewed somewhere in the States, and I think he was at a party or something. He said, yeah, I'm coming back. End of the year, I'm coming back. Before that was mentioned, there was talk of Floyd Mayweather having a warm-up fight before he fought Pacquiao for the second time. So the warm-up fight was going to be somewhere in Japan. So we didn't know who this fight was going to be against. Now, there was talk about Broner versus Mayweather. Now, Broner, from what I understand, is signing to fight Manny Pacquiao. So that's out of the question. Broner versus Pacquiao, that's a nice warm-up for a potential Mayweather fight. Broner and Mayweather are chalk and cheese in terms of fighting style, but you can see where that's going. And then you've got now Mayweather in Japan fighting against Tenshin. And you say to yourself, okay, if this fight he's against a young guy, he's 20 years old, so he's got lots of youth on his side, he's a great kickboxing champion, and if Mayweather fights a kickboxing champion and the guy is allowed to kick him, Mayweather's going to get absolutely smashed to bits. And a lot of people actually believe that will happen. Well, the fact that they didn't mention from the start, this fight will be kicks will be allowed and punches, and Tenshin will be able to fight his normal fight against Mayweather. The fact that wasn't mentioned, or I haven't heard anything about it, that leads me to believe that Mayweather will fight this fight under his rules. He is the A-star in this fight, and I've looked at it this way: it's a great marketing ploy. Again, Mayweather gets to break another market now in Japan. He's moved out of America to Japan to fight in Japan. That breaks a huge market there. Not only just for him, but for his fighters. His fighters to fight on that undercard. A great opportunity for Mayweather Promotions to get into another area, into another world, and maybe do cross promotions as well, which probably this is. So it's the start of something here. So Mayweather is using his name and his own boxing skills and ability to sell the Mayweather promotions in another country. That's the way I'm seeing this now. Mayweather using the opportunity and the platform to cross over into Japan and to fight one of their biggest stars, a youngster as well, a youngster who maybe will say, you know what, I'll fight Floyd, and he's undefeated, he's fearless, he will think he can beat Floyd. But if it's hand-to-hand combat, there are guys who've boxed far longer than Tenshin, around one Marquez, Manny Pacquiao, even a young Canelo. All these guys have got tremendous, better boxing skills. Shane Mosley have got better hand-to-hand combat skills, hand-to-hand in boxing, than Tenshin has. Plus, this guy's a lot smaller as well. I think this guy stands at 5'4", 5'5". Floyd stands at 5'8". So really, this is a tremendous mismatch. If it's a boxing match, a tremendous mismatch. But hey, the Tenshin, even if he loses to the great Floyd Mayweather, who doesn't lose to Floyd Mayweather? 1, 2. He's a big star in Japan. But he's going to be a big star worldwide after the amount of press and attention that this young man gets. If it's a boxing bout. So it's a crossover bout. So he could be saying, you know what? Oh, it's a crossover bout. So it doesn't really matter. I didn't get to throw kicks at Floyd. The stories I've heard so far is it's going to be 4-ounce gloves for Floyd and Tenshin, and also that Floyd's going to be the only one allowed to throw kicks. That's what I hear. I don't know how true that is. But what I do know is if Tenshin fights Floyd Mayweather, a hand-to-hand combat in boxing skills, this is a mismatch. Size, strength, power, potentially speed, knowing when to throw a punch, when not to throw a punch. Floyd's going to be a master of this. And Floyd will probably drag it out for a few rounds. They'll end up knocking this guy out, I think. Don't know how many rounds it is. It's an exhibition bout. We just know that these two are fighting. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is a win-win for Floyd. I don't see him now getting beat in this fight as much as many people would want to see him get beat. I think this is a door opener for other fighters. It's a shame, really, because many people would like to see Floyd fight in America against other American fighters. That'd be great. But potentially, I don't know what his tax situation is in America. I don't know about if he's got any tax evasion problems. I don't know if Nevada has said, thank you very much, Floyd, goodbye. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. But Japan is a fantastic place to take your promotions to that next level. And they will love and adore Floyd over there. They will worship Floyd over there. Of course, they want their man to beat Floyd. But if it's hand-to-hand combat and it's a boxing bout, then, you know, there's only one guy in this bout for me, and it's Floyd Mayweather. If they're going to use those things, if Floyd is stupid enough to go and say that he is going to go and start throwing kicks and punches with this exchange with this young man, then it's a different situation altogether. But if it's just Floyd being able to throw the punches, and the kicks, and Tenshin being the guy who's just going to be able to throw punches, then I'm afraid to say that as far as I'm concerned, I see Tenshin getting knocked out in this fight quite badly. Youth versus experience, and he'll come and do what everyone else tries to do, run forward and try and throw punches at Floyd. But I don't know what this guy's stamina's like. I don't know what this guy's chin's like. I don't even know how much punishment this guy can take. I don't know if he's able to get out of the way with a straight right hand. I don't know. But I know he's going to get taken to school. And as a kickboxer, kickboxers come on quite square on. So their balance is, as when they get into the boxing ring, is pretty bad. And they're easy to hit. So for me, this is a real bad mismatch. But I understand it if they're saying, well, you know, Floyd versus Tenshin, he's a great superstar kickboxer and this stuff. Yes, but this ain't a kickboxing bout. I can't see Floyd getting into a kickboxing match with this guy. It's absolutely ludicrous. But if you want to do that, well, why didn't you go and fight Conor McGregor? Why didn't you do that against Conor McGregor? You're older now. Why would you go and fight? It don't make sense. So I think it's a boxing bout. And it's an opportunity for his fighters to fight on that platform and cross-promote, and possibly Mayweather Promotions start taking some of it, start working with fighters, bringing fighters from abroad that are mixed martial art fighters from abroad and fighting in Japan. But Floyd is opening the door for that. That's what I see it as. December 31st. It's from what I know, it's their version of Cinco de Mayo, December 31st in Japan. So to me, it looks like great business sense to me. Now, the fact that Floyd Mayweather was selling windows, and I don't mean Bill Gates windows, I'm talking about basic windows in your house, you know, windows that you open and close. He was selling windows, and it was a real cheap promotion. If you go on YouTube, he was selling promotion for that. The camera work was dodgy, and I don't know why Floyd is doing that. Is he really short of a bob or two? I'm not sure. And the other question I have to ask myself, I've been asking myself, Floyd always talks about smart investments. Smart investments. Well, if he's made smart investments, there really is no need for him to box again. But if those investments weren't so smart, and somebody's whispered to Floyd and say, hey, you know, the taxman's coming after you, and you haven't got as money as you think you've got, then there may be a reason why he's back again. But he's got a lifestyle, so it would seem, that is constantly draining on his income. So I don't know. It looks one of these situations where Floyd is having to fight after his sell-by date, and that's because, again, of finances and lavish lifestyle. And he also loves the attention. Some of these guys can't help but have the attention. They love the attention. So I don't know. But if this guy, Tenshin, were to beat Floyd at hand-to-hand combat and knock him out, I mean, again, it is now putting the legacy of boxing with where he's done and what all those guys he's fought. Every time Floyd comes back, more and more he's tempting the fate, you know, of that undefeated record going and all the rest of it. So those are just my thoughts on it. On it, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, you know what? Oh, Floyd, he's doing a money grab. And look, let the man do what he needs to do. Let him do it. Let him do it. I wish him all nothing but the best. I wish Floyd all the best in what he's doing in his future ventures, as I would want anyone to wish me on my ventures. I understand it from a marketing perspective. I understand it from a business perspective. I might not understand it from a boxing fan's perspective. And I certainly don't understand it from the best fighting the best in the world of boxing. Well, why don't he fight Sean Porter? Why don't he fight Keith Thurman? Why don't he fight Errol Spence? Well, why don't he? Well, Errol Spence may get tied up now with his fight against Mikey Garcia, so put that to one side. Keith Thurman says he's going to come back and fight Sean Porter. And Danny Garcia fight against Floyd. Well, yeah, that's fine. Fighting in America, that's great. But if he beats Errol Spence, if he beats Sean Porter, if he came back and he beat all the guys in the welterweight division, he still wouldn't get credit because they say he was ducking Golovkin. And if he went up and he beat Golovkin, they'll say he was ducking Usyk. So it's a never-ending battle with boxing fans who are never satisfied because most of them are never satisfied about their own achievements in life. So for me, personally speaking, good luck, Floyd. All the best. And I hope that you have got money in your bank account. I hope that you're not broke, as you've given a lot to the sport of boxing. You've given a lot to the sport of boxing. You've inspired many other people, even those that are quite happy to grab your style and not give credit to you, even to all those trainers who mocked all over the years your Uncle Mayweather on the pads, who mocked it. And now every freaking trainer in the world wants to do what Uncle Mayweather was doing with you and Floyd Jr. was doing, Senior was doing, you know. So for me, get out there, son, and do your thing. And as for Tenshin, what an opportunity for the young man, the young kickboxer. He probably never thought in his wildest dreams he was getting an opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather. So, son, give it your best shot. This is me from BWTM Sports. Might not be what you wanted to hear, just an alternative viewpoint. Shout outs to people that are listening in the room at the moment. And much love. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, as always. Peace out.